Hey everybody, I'm the Crimson Cypher. Welcome back to more Let's Play Pikmin 2. In the last part, we got to the White Flower Garden after beating the Empress Bullblacks in the Hole of Beasts. In this part, we are going to do things. What are we going to do? I'm going to take my reds first because I don't really need my purples at the moment. But I will need my reds. As you can see, we have white flowers. Gee, I wonder what Pikmin we're gonna get. How can a flower so deep underground bloom so robustly? How mysterious. This place is conspicuously warm. Could it act as a kind of hothouse for foliage? What an interesting development. The Pikmin look as if they long to be tossed into a flower. Gee, not like you said that before with the violet candy pot buds. We have now got ivory candy pot buds. And I need to... There we go, okay. So, when holding Pikmin, if you press X, at least if you're playing the Switch version, you can change what kind of Pikmin, or if you're swapping to a leaf, to a bud, to a flower. I threw some leaves in there. And I think I only had 5 leaves, so that's fine. But there are 3 flowers, so I will have to throw some of my red flowers in. And as you can see, we have white Pikmin and they have red eyes. Those will be useful for something. Incredible! A white Pikmin! It is tiny but looks distinctly swift. Its eyes are seemingly red. This type of Pikmin was not mentioned in your notes, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type, just like the purple Pikmin. Our data record on this type is a blank page, since a certain captain never documented. We never found them in the first game, you shit. You must experiment and make detailed observations for the benefit of future generations. Okay. So let's go grab some more. Right. And with the white Pikmin now we have 3 types of Pikmin. Well, technically we know there's 4 types because of the fly-in to the Awakening Woods, but we won't be able to get the blues just yet. Gee, way to spoil that there's blue Pikmin, guys. Okay, joking. I did that in the first game as well. But yeah. Now we have white and purples. These are the 2 new types of Pikmin that were introduced in this game. They didn't have an onion until the 4th game, and, well, they are actually both the 2 of the better types of Pikmin in the game, and actually some of the most useful, and... Haha! Come on, hit the Honey Wisp. Oh, frickin' dang it! There we go. If we flower all the whites, I think one of them is still a leaf though. White Pikmin are the fastest type of Pikmin in the game. They are extremely swift. They will always keep up with the captain, mostly at least. Come on. Okay, there we go. We got all flowers, that's good. White Pikmin are very useful when it comes to certain tasks, such as digging buried treasure. And, oh god, oh no, oh no. Oh, that one red Pikmin's in the middle. It's like, oh god, I'm stuck. Amazing, the white Pikmin have unearthed a treasure that was completely buried in the ground. Perhaps those beady red eyes of theirs allow them to sense objects buried in the dirt. Or they just have like a sonar sort of thing. Okay. The whites carry that. I think that requires 15 Pikmin anyway, so once the whites start carrying it back. Oh well, we'll see. I actually think I might require 20 if I'm not mistaken. No, 30, oh god. Purples, no. Okay. Purples, please. Okay. No, I did not. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. It's just... God, okay. Let's have those guys carry that back. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. That took way too long than it needed to. Oh, gosh. Yeah, as you can see, that is taking... it's getting quite speedy with those white Pikmin over there. Whites do get hindered by the other Pikmin if they're carrying stuff back, but honestly, that's not terrible. As long as you're not, mixing them up with purples, that's fine. But yeah. I'm only on level sub-level 3, so that's it's a bit, thing. I didn't think we'd only get to the sub-level, but okay. We got a gamma tape, gamma tape, gamma tape. Super stick textile. Nice. Only 80 pokers though, that's interesting. Okay, let's keep going on. Because obviously every other Pikmin will go to the will delve deeper with us. So let's go. Keep going forth. And oh, okay, this floor. Remember correctly. Okay, I don't know if it's this exact cave, but as you can see, those generators, those are poison clouds. White Pikmin are immune to poison. If you remember, there was a certain wall that had those exact same generators. So we will have to carry... we'll have to take care of that wall at some point soon. There's a mushroom up there. I'm gonna go grab that. I've been watching a lot of like Pikmin 2 stuff as well. I've been watching a lot of Cavern of Chaos of stuff, so I'm always worried that like a boss is gonna, like a certain boss is gonna like spawn like in this area, because oh god, there's so many times that I've seen that on the Cavern of Chaos. And survival ointment, nice. Okay, let's grab... Can I grab that? Actually, that's a really far toss if I'm... We'll see. Well, we can grab... we can grab what we have now. Hopefully that'll be taken back. Guys! Jesus Christ, how slow can you be? Oh gosh, I know there's another type of Pikmin that okay, it requires 5, that's fine. I know there is a certain type of Pikmin that is good at digging stuff up. But also we don't have those yet. Also, if you're worried about delving deeper while there's a like, hazard next to it, it doesn't affect Pikmin going in. Toxic Toadstool, which is cool. Okay. Take care of that. Okay. Let's delve deeper. That's kind of an easy floor. Not bad. Yeah, most of these early caves are not going to be that hard, so... it's not like it's going to be much... Oh, is this the final floor of this dungeon? I think it is. I think this floor... Yeah, this cave does have the same amount of floors as the Hall of Beasts, which is, not great. Okay. I want to take my... Take as many reds as I can. Let's take you guys. There we go. 60 reds. Olimar, you're going to take the rest. The reason why I'm taking all the rest is because, well, we have nothing in the middle. There's some eggs over there. I wonder what it could be. Come on. Where are you? There you are. Oh, God. That's the burrowing stagger. You guys remember this guy from the first game? The burrowing stagger is... Oh, God. Okay, you want to wait until it gets stuck in the ground. That's the only way you really want to fight this boss. Oh, God. It's kind of like a waiting game, realistically. You don't want to throw Pikmin at this guy. Because if you do... He will... Oh, God. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay, that was close. That was close. Woo! Oh. Nope. Missed timing. Ooh, okay, okay. Get away. If it gets stuck in the ground, it will basically make it prone to being actually one-cycled. Oh, that was close. The burrowing stagger in this game is so easy, by the way. I just want to point that out. It is probably the easiest boss in the game. And it ate 3 Pikmin. Oh, great. Okay, well, I guess I lost 3 Pikmin there to that. Oh, no. Okay, okay. Losing 3 Pikmin isn't too bad to this guy. You will probably end up losing 3 Pikmin if you're not careful. Yeah. Come on, go back in the ground. Oh, careful. Okay. Sorry, I'm not great at commentating during boss fights in this game. God. Swarm it. Beat it, beat it, beat it. And it's down. A 2-cycle, which isn't too bad, actually. That's a pretty good burrowing stagger run. Whoa. We got a glove. Well done, Captain Olimar. You've defeated that freakish half-bird, half-serpent hybrid. Oh no, don't tell me. That treasure was ingested by that beast, wasn't it? Yes, it was. I carry that back, along with the head of the burrowing stagger. Now, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, because if you guys remember with the eggs, I mentioned that something happened with the eggs. Yep, I knew it. Okay, those enemies. Those are only found in eggs. Oh, actually, no, they can be found underground. They can, like, dig up underground and, attack like that. Those are, I believe, Matites, if I'm not mistaken. Seam testing conclusive, cross-stitching successful, the knapsack is complete. When you have an unoccupied time interval, press R to take a nap. This, I will say, is probably my least favorite upgrade. But anyways, yeah, these enemies, little bugs, they're called Matites. They don't kill Pikmin, but they scare them off. So what happens is once you've like uncover an egg and they, those Matites hatch. I think that's what they're called. Basically what will happen is they will scare off your Pikmin and essentially just make them all go in a frenzy, and it can be really problematic, especially in like really hard caves later on. So you really want to be careful when opening eggs, and that's why I always open them with purple Pikmin. So yeah, there is that. Anyways, let's go out of the cave. I also did mess up a bit of yeah, I did mess up with the burrowing Snagrit boss fight, but honestly, it's fine. I knew at some point I was going to lose Pikmin, but honestly, I've gone 5 episodes without losing any. That's, I'm fine with that. And honestly, I do lose a lot more than usual. Well, I usually do lose a lot more in these like playthroughs, so like in practice runs and stuff. Speaking of getting reds, I'm just gonna go grab these guys. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have Louis with the reds. No, I did not. No, okay. Okay. Right, this is not going well. I think what I'm gonna do. Oh god. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the whites take care of the. Yeah, I'm gonna have the whites take care of the gate here. So have you guys take care of that, because obviously we can't have. Realistically we can't have we can't have the reds and the purples take care of the gate. We have to have the whites take care of it, which will take some time. Which can be a bit of a pain in the ass, but honestly, it's fine. And I also need to stay with these guys in case. In fact, actually, what I'm gonna do, I will have the purples. Oliver, why are you? Why is there 2 whites here? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. I want to have Louis with the reds and the purples. They're going to be on berry duty. And whilst that is going on, Olimar will stay with the whites here. So that way I can at least have, you know. There we go. Okay, have the whites take care of that. There's a creeping chrysanthemum over there. We're probably not going to get rid of that just yet, unfortunately, but oh well. Okay, let's grab some more. Okay. Olimar Louis, the sun will be setting soon. Call all of your Pikmin to you. This planet's native nocturnal life forms are ferocious and therefore dangerous. Load your Pikmin into the onion and your cells into the right hole so we can take refuge in low orbit. Pikmin in your squad will enter the onion on their own at day's end, so call them all to you. Another thing that happens is that if any Pikmin are in the, in the immediate area, Let's call all my Pikmin back. So any Pikmin that are in the onions or in the or like by the ship that have just collected stuff will return to the onions and into the hole as well. So that's something. So yeah. Anyway, well, how many Pikmin do we have in the onion? 7. Okay. I say that. I was like, ooh, 7. Okay. With that gate down, we can actually focus on getting something else back next episode. So that's something. As you saw earlier, I don't know if you did see, but there is English. There is a treasure over by a certain enemy that is kind of guarding it. Obviously, that creepy chrysanthemum is guarding a treasure, a very important one at that. So yeah, we do need to go back here, which isn't too bad, but honestly, it's still something. But that'll be our main objective next time, so there is that. We go to the fly-in. Today's report. Got a lot of treasure today, so we went from having 900 Pokos to 2,800 Pokos, which is really good. We gained some reds, we gained whites, we gained purples, which is good. We did lose 3 to battle though, so... But yeah, as you can see, explosions are a hazard, poison's now a new hazard. Electricity is a new hazard, water has always been a hazard. Fire's always been a hazard, and sunset is obviously sunset. I mean, we all know that. I don't think I've had a sunset problem, I don't think I have at least. How's progress all about? Remember, you'll never get anything done if you sit back and watch from afar. Press ZR for the close-up view of the action. And the president gives us some pretty good advice. Yay. Okay. Also, I want to check the names of those enemies that we saw. I want to make sure I got the names right. There they are. Matites, yeah, that's what they're called. Okay. I'm not going to read any of the notes yet. What I might do is if I have like a short day, I might do like Picklepedia entries on short days where I'm like, I can't do anything else other than going to, going out of my way just to get collect above ground treasures. So yeah, I might do that. But anyways, next time we'll be going back to the Awakening Woods to collect that one treasure that was being guarded by a creeping chrysanthemum. And that's about it. I will see you guys in the next part.